The night he accused me of cheating, we were standing in our kitchen, voices echoing off the tile. He slammed his hand on the counter, demanding to know where I'd been last Saturday night. My heart was pounding, but not for the reasons he thought. I lied, said I was with friends, even though I'd actually spent the night tangled up in someone else's sheets, someone who wasn't him. The guilt was a hot stone in my stomach, but I wasn't about to admit anything. Not with the way he looked at me, eyes narrowed in suspicion. But then he dropped the bomb. He'd hired a private investigator. He knew about the hotel, the Uber receipts, the lipstick on my coat that wasn't my shade. My world spun for a second. I was furious, and terrified. Before I could even process, he threw his own confession at me. He hadn't just been following me, he'd been seeing his ex on the side, too. That's how he found out about me. Turns out, the pie he hired was the same one his ex had used to catch him cheating last year. The argument turned brutal, each of us spitting out half-truths and confessions, clawing for the moral high ground that neither of us really owned. We tore into each other, dredging up every secret and lunch, every late night and whispered phone call. Things smashed. Doors slammed. I wanted to hate him, but I couldn't ignore how much I saw myself in his desperation and jealousy. The betrayal wasn't one-sided, it was mutual, ugly, and raw. When the dust settled, we sat there in silence, realizing that the real mess wasn't the cheating or the lying, it was how little we actually trusted each other, and how much we'd both been willing to destroy just to avoid being the one left behind. In that moment, I saw it all clearly. We weren't lovers fighting for each other, we were enemies fighting not to lose. And maybe, deep down, that's all we'd ever been.